The portal will open in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, right off the bat, we'll see them moving backwards. That's because in the previous Source Engine games, like Half-Life, which is technically Gold Source, but whatever, and the old Half-Life 2, this is an in-game time timer. So it might also get out of sync and stuff, but that we don't have to worry about that, since each time we'll just count for that specific player. What was I saying? Oh yeah, they tried to patch bunny hopping. So what they did is they just add backward speed to you if you go over a certain speed. But if you can just make the game think you're not going backwards when you actually are, it'll just keep giving you backward speed, and that way you just go faster and faster. Ooh, both failing there. They're going for button save glitch right now, which is you get on the button with the radio, save load a bunch, and the radio will push you off the button, but the game won't yet realize that you are actually off the button, so it'll go off the button, but it'll just stay on and essentially get stuck like that, which is quite convenient, to say the least.
You're doing very well.
Yeah, both pretty neck on neck here. Dinoz with maybe a second ahead here, at best, which is very minor. I guess we can talk about the runners for a bit then here. Dinoz has a PB time of, quick search, 13:39, I think, if that's updated. Let's hope it is. And Uncrafted has a bit of a better PB with an 11:56, so over a minute's advantage there. It's quite the advantage, but anything can happen. Yeah. All we see Dinoz and Uncrafted do there, by the way, is a save glitch, but both kind of failing it, but yeah. They grab the portal again, and if you stand on the edge of a portal and save load, your camera stays in place, but your body, which is where you shoot your portals from, actually gets teleported to the other portal and stays around there and moves relative to you and stuff. So you see them there shoot like portals at the wall or at the floor, and those actually land in different places and get shot from your body position, which is somewhere off. Oh yeah, Dinoz has some audio issues. So we'll have to do with one audio, but we should be good. 12:25? Oh, okay. I just checked the leaderboards. Couldn't be bothered to check any other PB posting sources. Yeah, save glitch also messes with your collision, by the way, so there you saw them just walk through some doors. It's one of the nice side effects on Uncrafted side here. Yeet, walk right through that.
Protocol, our previous statement suggesting that we would not monitor this chamber was an outright fabrication.
And here you have to wait for some dialogue anyway, so they can just mess around for a little until the elevator actually starts.
We will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2.
Now that we got the first few save glitches out of the way, here comes the only few chambers really that don't have a save glitch. Well, there are a few others, but here there's like 5 chambers in a row that don't have any save glitches, which is pretty remarkable, really, given that half the game is save glitches now. Over the years, there were just more and more save glitches implemented, or old ones slightly improved and stuff, so it's all pretty fast now. Ooh, Dino's slightly missing the angle there. Yeah, this chamber is maybe just final jump to the end. Pretty neat. Dino's having some trouble though. Slightly misses. I think he's hitting his head on the ceiling. There he is. Yeah, it's gonna put Uncrafted in the lead here. By only a tiny bit again though. Let's see. Yeah, that's a lead by 2 seconds. Here's chamber. I don't know why they decided to put that little block there on the wall that you can just jump on, but it's pretty convenient because you can just use that to jump straight to the elevator. Yeah, Uncrafted here is going to shoot a portal under that door. Most doors in the game have like a trigger to them where if you try to shoot a portal under them, you can't and it just fizzles. But they just forgot that on this one apparently. So you can just shoot it under the door, go in one side, come out the other, and boom, you're done. As easy as that. So I quite like both of these custom portal gun skins here.
Hello again.
Uncrafted with a nice colorful one, and Dinoz with the duck. Ooh, uncrafted, close one. That was a version of ABH, by the way. Essentially, you can do ABH in all directions, not just backwards. You do like forward, sideways, whatever. And there you can, if you have a very precise pattern on your hops and like precise speed, you can strafe into the door, and the bottom of the door is like a little slanted. And if you hit that, it can like boost you up. And that skips the end of that map and just launches you straight into the elevator, which is very hard. So it's more of a rarity that someone gets it.
Two linked portals at once. As part of an optional test protocol, we are pleased to present an amusing
Both grabbing the second portal gun now they can shoot both portals, and that really makes things possible for even crazier save glitches. Since before they were kind of limited in their options, since one portal was already pre-placed by the map, and now they can just go crazy. And both having some trouble there with the save glitch. Thing is, in certain situations, if you walk into the edge of a portal, which you need to do to save glitch, it doesn't stuck you or whatever, but it just teleports you through, and in that case it's really bad because there's goo on the other side, so you really want to avoid that. Yeah, Uncrafted now decently ahead, yeah. 14 here, shortest chamber of the game, jumps in. Kind of misses it. That was supposed to just launch him to the elevator, but good enough. Happy Shakes. Shake's so happy he accidentally loaded a save. That's unfortunate. Yeah, Dinoz on the left there in chamber 13. The nice little short save glitch. If you need it. There he is. And now a lot of these chambers are just going to be save glitch as early as possible, and then shoot your way through the chamber to the end with save glitch portals, and then they just come out at the end. Like Uncrafted here, he's just gonna save glitch right there at the start. Kinda misses it. Shoot some portals. Also what you see there is, if you walk behind the portal that you're save glitched on, your camera and body actually kind of get merged again for a while. So you can actually see where you shoot the portals, and that can help with some of the save glitches. Since either way you do that, where you see where you're shooting, which makes it a little slower though, or you need to have like lineups of weird specks of dirt on the walls and stuff and kind of remember those and try to hit those precisely, and sometimes that's just a bad time. Uncrafted here, going for the save glitch in 16, and he'll do something interesting. Probably the hardest strat in the game that is really used. He's gonna save glitch right there to put a portal under the elevator, send it up, save glitch again, put the turret under the elevator, jump on in, put a portal in there as well. So now he's going up into the next map, and he has a turret and a portal under the elevator, and also preserved a save glitch. So here in 17, which is the companion cube map, he just ignores the companion cube. With his preserved save glitch, he can jump through that glass, hopefully. Any second now. Yeah, this jump kinda hard. Jumps the glass, gets a portal, and since the toad was under there, that'll fall to the portal there and right there. Luckily, the whole elevator shaft is preserved between consecutive maps, so that's why the toad and the portal will stay in there even into another map. He's trying to go for a button save glitch now, pretty similar to the very first one. We're just save loading with a certain timing. As you put the toad off the button, you can just get the button stuck. Which saves a good few seconds there. It's precise. Pretty much tick/frame perfect, which is 0.015 seconds. Dinoz here going for the same. Let's see if he can hit this. And hits it. Uncraft here going for the 18 save glitch. Yeah, on Dino's side here, you'll probably be able to see a little more clear what's going on with the elevator. Uncrafted did a little variation on that, which maybe didn't make as clear. He's going to jump through the glass. Hopefully. As I said, hard jump. There he is. Yeah. No, back under the elevator where the turret is and just pop it away. Also, I guess I should note that all the turrets from Chamber 16, where that one is from, are actually named cube, like in the map files. Since in Chamber 16, you can use those turrets to activate buttons and stuff, and buttons activate props that are named cube. So that's very convenient, because that enables us to use the turret in that chamber as well. Because it's a cube turret. Very nice. Uncrafted on the right there, going from 19. This features double lag, which stands for large angle glitch. Essentially, put a portal on an angled surface, and then jump through it in a specific way, and the game thinks you're stuck for some reason, and tries to unstuck you very hard, but doesn't really do a good job at it, so it just teleports you across the map. And you do that twice there with some precise setups, and he gets it. That's nice. And that makes one of the, in terms of like distance, one of the longest chambers. Makes that like the shortest map in the game. If you do it really fast, it's only like 16 seconds long. You can craft deal with one of the newest save glitches in the game, only like 2 or 3 weeks old. Kind of miss the ending though. The ending here, it can be kind of hard. So you have to like shoot 2 or 3 shots while falling, which is not the easiest thing. Yeah, Dinoz on the left there struggling a little bit. Yeah, with this large angle glitch he does there, you kind of get put at the bottom of the goop pit, which is kind of inconvenient because you have to then like swim up without dying, which can be kind of hard.
Good person, you know that, right? Good people don't end up here.
Uncraft here with the EO1, the E standing for escape, by the way. Those are just the map names. So the EO1 save glitch here, one of the more precise ones. He's out of bounds. Looks like he missed some shot there. Yeah, Tournament has kind of revived the game, luckily. Some of the old boys have started playing again, and some of the new boys got pretty good, actually. The top 10 moved substantially. That ain't it, Chief, is it? That's not Portal. Looks like we're having some technical difficulties here. Oh, there we are. See if the streams load in. Give it a second or two. Oh, there we are. Had some streams. Huh? Oh yeah, Dinoz, that stream's playing. Uncrafted. Alright, nice. They're both in EO2 now, which is the last map. Here they're doing an acute angle glitch, what Uncrafted just did there. Same as large angle glitch, basically, just a different angle. An acute one, to be exact. Yeah, and that also just teleports you across the map. And here, Uncrafted puts a portal in the GLaDOS fight room, brings a toad with him, and uses the toad to shoot GLaDOS, which just drops almost all the cores at once. That's pretty nice. That's probably the single biggest time save in the game, because the GLaDOS fight itself is like 3 minutes usually. That's pretty good. Yeah, both just collecting the cores. Oh, it's actually pretty close. I didn't see. Even look at the timings. Kind of close. Uncrafted with slightly more. That's the core. I think that's the closest race we've had so far. A second. That's nuts. Wow. Unfortunately, we didn't really see what happened there in EO2 or EO1. It looks like they kind of caught up towards the end. So I think Dinoz was a decent chunk behind for the start, but it looks like it went better towards the end. Yeah, that was pretty nice. Pretty sure that's the closest we've had so far. What exact difference is that? That's 0.99, is it? Wait, no. I'm a dummy. 0.89. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the closest. Very unfortunate for Dinoz there. Are those in a second? Oh. Don't remember those. I remember a few that were like 3 seconds, 5 seconds, out of 10 seconds. Yeah, pretty good performance from both of them there. Given that Dino's PB is, from what I've heard earlier, half a minute worse, which I guess isn't too much of a deal, but still, that's 30 seconds. Was Velvin? Oh yeah, that one was close. I remember, yeah. Was it this close? I need the numbers. 1.09. Oh yeah, I'm stupid. Yeah, it's 1.09. Don't worry. I may be studying computer science, but I'm pretty bad at numbers. Let me look at the bracket here, where this match is actually standing, and what will happen to these boys, these lads, these gamers. Where's the match? Can't find it. Oh yeah, there we are. Oh yeah, this is a losers bracket match. First one. So the loser of this will get eliminated completely, and the winner of this is going to play my role next week. Nice. Yeah, this is a best of 3 wheel. Now we're going on to game number 2 for this one.
Well, you found me. Congratulations.
That was very close. Didn't really see until the end because I wasn't too focused on the timers. That was pretty good.
Well, you found me. Congratulations.
Both went pretty smoothly there in the end. 19 and the escapes are like pretty much the hardest part of the run, and they make up like the last third, I'd say, of the run. Maybe last fourth. Sounds about right. No, we're starting again here. Dinoz with his little visual meme again.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer-Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation
kind
vault
of
has made a
toying
pleasant
around.
one. Your specimen has been processed, and we
Big shout outs to Valve for just giving us a bunch of objects while waiting in this vault, by the way. You're gonna get a nice little cup, a little clipboard, radio, a functional toilet. That's more than enough to entertain yourself for a minute.
The portal will open in 3, 2, 1.
Dinoz with a slightly better movement there, I think.
Excellent.
Maybe?
Please proceed into the
And they're both looking pretty similar on time, though. Dinoz getting stuck a little on the stairs there, though. Those elevator stairs are brutal. Since they're not like slanted, but they're like actual stair steps, so if you just go into them, you just completely stop. So you really have to like develop a feeling for where they are, where your movement is going and kind of try to slightly adjust your hops in a way so that you don't crash into those. Ooh, Uncrafted, missing the button sequence again. Dinoz gets it though, that's pretty good. Yeah, even if you miss this, just reloading and trying again is pretty much always worth it. Since not doing this and just going for the normal strat instead loses like 13 seconds, so might as well invest those like three seconds to just redo it. So I guess these boys are confident in just getting it on the next try, so they probably just keep retrying until maybe they give up at one point. But they're good now.
You're doing very well.
Also, we may not have Dinoz audio, but at least we got subtitles on his side. Just read those.
Side effect of the aperture science material emancipation grip, which may, in semi-rare cases, emancipate dental fillings, crowns.
See how the Sequoia will treat Dinoz here. Yeah, that shot in the elevator there is harder than it looks, because you need to have like a specific angle. And setting that up quickly is kind of hard. Yeah. Especially because there's not too much in terms of a visual setup you can do there, you just kind of have to feel the angle. That's also one of the things that like separates the good players from the really good players. Like good players have like visual setups and just aim at the things and shoot the things. And they can be pretty fast at that, but good players just feel the things, if you feel me. They just know where to shoot, they don't have to look where to shoot. Nice save glitch there from both of them. We're pretty synced right now in terms of both of them here. Yeah, Uncrafted is definitely...
As part of a required test protocol, our previous statement
I was about to say Uncrafted with the slightly better movement, but I think at the start of the run it was the other way around. That Dinoz had the better movement, so I don't know. I guess both pretty equal.
We will stop enhancing the truth in 3, 2, 1.
Let's see when they get this jump. Uncrafted slightly hits the portal.
The aperture science high energy
And gets it in the end.
left of the chamber can and has caused
Yeah, that's about a 1 second lead for Dinoz there. That's pretty good.
Please be careful.
Pretty similar start to the run here for both of them.
Warning devices are required on all
Yeah, the whole start is pretty basic. With a bit of experience, should be able to do that pretty consistently. But like 11-12, where you grab the second portal, then that's where it really starts to kind of pick up. Let's see. Oh, 8 here from both of them. And Dino's not quite getting the speed he wants there, and Uncrafted just missing the block and dies to the orb as well. That's unfortunate. Yeah, having some trouble there. Alright, there he is. Yeah, a few tries on that. Sometimes that jump just does it to you, if you feel me. Goes nope. Let's see. The door shot from Dinoz here. Also dubbed Hungry Door because if you shoot the portal in the very middle, the door actually still fizzles it. Just because there's a door there, and the physics work like that. And if that happens, you call it Hungry Door because it eats the portal. Check the time difference here. Dinoz with a lead of 2 seconds. Nice.
Hello again. To reiterate, previous one.
Ooh, Uncrafted. Bit of a mess up there. Ah, never lucky. Tries to go for the door launch there, but strafes a little too hard, so he just hits the door.
forward momentum.
It's pretty hard to control since you go so fast and you have to hit this like tiny lip at the bottom of the door. So yeah, pretty precise. On top of needing the correct speed so that you even get a chance to hit the lip of the door. Uncrafted, a little dead there. Having some trouble picking up the gun again now. Yeah, that movement's pretty hard. It's a little precise. You hit some AFH, then one off the button platform there, and then need enough speed to make it over to the portal then. That usually is a big bottleneck sort of for new players. Uncrafted still gets teleported through there. This might not work though. He goes for this. Okay, never mind.
We are pleased to present an amusing fact.
Having it.
The device.
Yeah.
We are pleased to present.
So yeah, this is not out of bounds, by the way. This rainbowy stuff is untextured walls. Because there's like a little room behind that orb receiver that's just not textured. You're not supposed to go in there, but for some reason you can still just like portal in there through the orb receiver. Fair enough. Yeah, Dinoz now with a big lead. He finished up 14 there, while Uncrafted just finished up 11-12, so that's a 1.5 chamber lead, pretty much. Yeah.
Could take a very, very long time. If you become lightheaded from thirst, feel free to pass out.
Having some trouble with the portal shots there, Dinoz. That's out of bounds, unfortunately. Okay, there he is. That's it now. Yeah, luckily, if you accidentally go out of bounds anywhere, you're allowed to just reload back to before, as if that didn't happen. The time is still counted though, but yeah. Dino's quite hitting a good portal angle there, kind of struggling around. Shooting portals now. That's a weird save glitch. That's a weird one. There's a pretty old save glitch there as well as a new one, and Dino's kind of mixed the two there. I don't know. I don't think I've seen that. Yeah, that big choke there from Dinoz is going to put Uncrafted ahead by a decent bit, like 8 seconds there or something. If not more. Balls out of bounds there. Let's see how the Preserve treats both of them here. Can be very brutal. Pretty nice from Dinoz there.
The Enrichment Center once again reminds you that Android Hell is a real place where you will be sent.
Yeah, it's going to be especially hard because once they jump there under the elevator, that's them hitting the trigger for the elevator to go up, and from there on you're on a timer. And in that time frame you have to get out the portal, walk around it, save glitch, shoot some portals, get to the elevator fast, and then jump in with a portal shot, all on a timer, which is a little brutal sometimes. Yes, these boys are pretty close right now. Uncrafted. There's some mess ups there though. Both going for button save glitch. This is pretty precise though, so let's see for how many tries these will go before they give up. Oh, Uncrafted gets it. Yeah, usually before, I mean, getting a button save glitch like third try still saves a tiny bit of time. Anything more than that, you lose time overdoing the other strats. But I can see why they just keep going forward, since they probably expect to just get it on the next try, so you might as well keep trying until you get it.
The experiment is nearing its conclusion. The Enrichment Center
Uncrafted now ahead by a decent bit.
You will be baked, and then there will be
almost 20 seconds, I want to say. since he is both ahead in the gameplay as well as his in-game timer is 10 seconds ahead as well. Yeah. There's also dialogue here, so they just mess around.
For more information, please attend an enrichment center.
Yeah, with button save glitch, they're not really... I mean, they're kind of committing to it. They can at any point just turn around and do the normal strat. But yeah, you might as well have faith in yourself and just go, I'll bet I get it on the next.
Welcome to the final test. When you are
Uncrafted here with the large angle glitch.
in the equipment,
We dubbed that one Loch Ness Monster, by the way, because you come rising out of the goo. So that's it for the second one here. Yeah, the second one is kind of precise. You need to have that orange portal there precisely placed, and then have precise camera angle and portal shots as well as speed and stuff. It's hard, and all of that impacts where you get teleported to in the end. So you gotta kind of be pretty careful. See, Dinoz can hit this one. Yeah, Dinoz adds pretty big advantage here. Probably like 30 seconds, I want to say, at this point. But there are 2 more maps coming up, and those can always just ruin everything, especially the last one. Oh, Dinoz! I thought Dinoz would go for the old hero, but he's also going for the safe glitch. The lead might not be as big as I thought then. Can hit this ending. Not quite. This ending, probably the hardest part of the safe glitch. Yeah, so as soon as he shoots that first portal there, everything around him becomes non-solid, so he has to kind of quickly shoot 2 more portals while falling in order to regain collision. Uncrafted, I think that may be out of bounds on his side there. No, it's not. Okay, nice. Yeah, the issue with that safe glitch in particular is if you, like, the more you go lenient in some of the shots, like if you put the first few shots slightly off, the other shots still kind of work, but in the end, the last shot won't work, and then you have to start all over again, and you don't know where you went wrong. That's kind of the bane of this one. And it seems like you do the shots correctly, but some of them are like slightly off, and then you just land out of bounds. Both in EOO now, but UncraftedName already got the first AAG there, and also ahead in in-game times. Gets the second one as well. This is probably his win here.
Well, you found me. Congratulations. The only thing you've managed to break so far is my heart. Maybe you could settle for that, and we'll just call it a day. I guess we both know that.
Oh yeah, I'm not even paying attention to the saving text appearing on screen. Yeah, you can pretty much modify anything in this game. It's just visual, and as long as it's not too extreme, we mostly allow it. That's a 13-23 from Uncrafted. Oh, oops, I shouldn't have gotten rid of the audio. There we are. Dinoz finishing up as well here. But, 13-46. That's still pretty good. Yeah. Sub 14s from both of them. GG, that's the win for Uncrafted. Given that his PB is 30 seconds better though, I was pretty close, especially the first one, but even this one was 20 seconds. Hey, happen.
Oh man, that was interesting.
For sure.
Yeah. How did Dinoz do? I know we were really close, but
you got a 13-46 on that second one. So
yeah, what's his actual PB? Did you find out?
I've been informed it's a 12-25, maybe.
Hmm.
Like
that was actually not too bad.
Seconds behind you. Yeah. Hey.
Hello.
I hate 50.
Looks like I got a little confused there. Just radically shooting portals for like 10 seconds. Trying to get the right angle.
I didn't shoot it high enough, so I
Oh,
had
yeah.
to try and get it set this.
Ag was giving me problems as usual.
Both close games. Good luck in the rest of the tournament, especially against my role next week.
Yeah, thanks. I don't really expect to win the next match, but thanks,
That's
man.
no
I appreciate it.
problem, same PD.
Well,
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah.
I mean, let me put it this way: racing against you, we were fairly close, and I'm 30 seconds faster, so I don't know how that's gonna work out.
That's true.
You didn't hear this from me, but my role's pretty washed up as well. So yes, that means Dinoz is eliminated, right? Yeah.
Yep, I'm done.
Yeah. Dude, GG, man.
Good game.
Yeah.
Now to go practice 15 for the next 12 hours straight.
So what happened there?
I placed the portal a little bit too low, so I could not shoot the shot where I jumped back to the elevator.
Oh, yeah, I got you.
So I had to try and line it up at the wall.
Oh, man.
And do the old save glitch version.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were like, I thought that was your strat that you kind of had like a mix of the two, but I guess you kind of just improvised in the middle. Because I thought that was pretty weird.
It was pretty weird.
Shoutouts to EOO save glitch actually working for once.
Nice. Which version did you do?
The newest one.
Yeah. Alright, well, good game. I'm gonna go now. Bye-bye.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So we can wrap it up as well here. Let me drop the links.
Yep.
Oh, we got some more portal races today in like 2 hours and 3 hours, and we got some other speed gaming stuff going on. Got some Donkey Kong Country all stages, some Link to the Past randomizer, some Momodora right after this actually on this channel in 20 minutes. So hype for that. And yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for the race.
Yep, thanks for commentating.
Just got
As
out of
per
bed
usual.
for this one.
Yeah.
I was in bed watching the one before this. Yeah, see y'all then. Have a good night, afternoon, wherever you are.
Bye-bye.